coleslaw topping. This dish is a little different than what we're normally doing. This is no cook. We're not cooking nothing. And everything is going to be done within 5 minutes. This is an easy, quick recipe. Now don't confuse coleslaw topping with coleslaw. It is different. Why is it different? I'm making this so easy. We're going to be using big coleslaw mix. Why am I using coleslaw mix when I can just go buy a head of cabbage, some carrots, and do it myself? Why? Because if I were to sit here and chop cabbage, carrots, 2 hours later, you know what I'm going to have? I'm going to have this, okay? There's nothing wrong with using this, these big cabbage mixes. It's already done. All the work is complete. It's already measured out. All you got to do is slice the big and put it in the bowl. So it's super easy. That's why we're using this. What's the difference between coleslaw topping and coleslaw? If I were to go to an outing or a party and I were to make homemade coleslaw, if I were to use this, this is all chopped up. The cabbage is all chopped. That's not a good coleslaw. When I do regular coleslaw, I want to see strips of cabbage, julienne, carrots, and I want to make it nice, presentable. And when you take a fork of your regular coleslaw, I want to see it hanging off the fork just a little bit. That's the difference. This is a coleslaw topping. It goes on top of things like what we're doing. We're doing pulled pork sandwiches. This is the perfect topping. So to start, here I have 1 16-ounce bag of pre-coleslaw mix. I needed a small red onion, didn't have a small red onion, so I am using 1/4 of a large red onion. All we're doing for this onion is thinly slicing it. That's all we're doing. Okay? You want little julienne pieces, and you want to break the juliennes up. You want to separate these. You don't want to go too thick because nobody likes biting on a big chunk of onion in their coleslaw. Okay? Can you chop this? Yeah, you could, but I don't recommend it. That's just me. So here we have 1 small onion, already julienne. Mayonnaise. Use a good mayonnaise. Don't use that cheap stuff that just tastes metallic, and you can even make your own mayonnaise. This is store-bought. We will get into homemade mayonnaise as soon as I finish the studio and I find half my stuff. Here we have apple cider vinegar. Here we have white distilled vinegar. Sugar, salt, pepper. Obviously the onion, the mayonnaise, and the coleslaw mix. That's it. It's that simple. What are we going to do? We're going to put this directly into the bowl. I mean, it's practically done already. I mean, it's that simple. Okay, put the whole bag in here. You see these pre-mixes, the cabbage is pretty much chopped. It's excellent for topping, sandwiches, especially pulled pork, shredded beef sandwiches, and that type of stuff. That's why I use this, plus the work is already done. It's that simple. Okay, we're going to go in with this onion. And I've been making this particular recipe for years. It's a simple recipe. It doesn't get any easier than this. Okay, make sure these onions are completely separated because, like I say, you don't want to be biting into a big chunk of onion. Okay, we're going to go in with the mayonnaise. This is 1 cup of good mayonnaise. They're not sponsoring me, so I will not tell you the brand I'm using. If anybody out there wants to sponsor me, get in touch with me. My email address is atasteofbrooklyn@gmail.com, and we can work something out, okay? We're going in with the apple cider vinegar, the white vinegar, the salt, the sugar. We're going to season with salt, Don't go too heavy on the salt. We can always adjust later. And black pepper. Can you use white pepper? Absolutely. Okay, and we're going to give this a good mix. Okay, this is going to go in the refrigerator. We're going to cover this, and I want this to be completely chilled. We are going to be shooting that pork sandwich video tomorrow, so this is going to be sitting in the refrigerator until then. And boy, this just looks fantastic already. I mean, look at the color I got going here. Okay, you have the purple cabbage, the green cabbage, the carrots, and this is what I want to see on top of a pulled pork sandwich. I want to see that multicolor. So make sure when you buy your coleslaw mix, make sure it's got the multicolors in there. You could go all green, but it's kind of bland looking, and I don't like the way it looks. So this is what we're doing. And that's it. We're done. Let me clean up. Let's put this in the refrigerator, and I will see you next week on those pulled pork sandwiches.